name is Deborah George, and I own this house in Victor, New York. Through a number of trial and errors, receiving proposals, and the proposals that were coming in were kind of missing the mark of what needed to be done on the job. So Jake, who is the person I came in contact with, was pretty accommodating, understanding, and helpful, seemed to understand what I was asking for, and the proposal seemed to line up with more of my expectations. I already had a roofing job less than a year ago, and so it totally missed the mark. And having gone through that experience, I think Jake was very understanding, reassuring, and he was very pleasant besides. When I paid for a job a year ago, I didn't realize what I was paying for was basically a shingle job. And what I was asking for was more. I needed some structural repair work. I couldn't see it, I knew it was there. And the other company assured me, hey, yeah, we'll do this. They were supposed to evaluate it and get back to me. I never heard a word. I think what weighed on me more importantly was Paul's responses to some negative feedback that he received of service that he had done for particular properties. And I thought when I read them that his answers were very thoughtful. They were not run-of-the-mill pat answers. They were all very individualized and specific to the job. I liked that a lot because he just wasn't trying to brush it under the rug. I was really surprised that he showed up on the job, and he's on the roof, and he's on the roof for like 5 hours, and he's working with the roofers, and I was just really surprised to see that. I just did not expect to see that at all. The details to measurements on covering the fascia with the aluminum, wow. They really spent a lot of time on that too, and I appreciate it, and it shows. It really shows. Their measurements were just, you know, they were methodical, meticulous, and they weren't, you know, they were just focused. The span on the rafters was a big deal too, because today they build 16 inches on center, and this house has 24-inch on center. So it's a much larger span. And so as a way to help remediate, you know, the lack of strength there, my request was to have 3/4-inch CDX plywood installed. And I think even the roofers really liked how that came out, because it's a lot stronger than before. In fact, they say, oh, you're gonna have this roof lasting you for 40 or 50 years. And I said, I was only shooting for 30. So, yeah, I'm really happy. Oh, and I love the seamless gutters. They're so pretty. And the fascia wrap is also seamless all around the house. It's beautiful. I like how they installed the gutters because they actually stick out several inches past the drip edge. And so I don't have to worry about water, you know, falling off the drip edge, you know, on the ground, because the gutter, if you look here, is extending beyond the drip edge, which I really like. So now it's just, the lines are straight, the roof is straight, it doesn't sag, and so, yeah, it's like a roof should look, right? But it took a lot of work to get it that way. I highly recommend Roofing Rochester.